Okay, folks. Hope everyone's well. I'm aware the camera's not on. Okay, I'm aware. It's because I need to pre-warn you of something. Okay? I need to pre-warn you before I turn my camera on. Okay? I need you to brace yourselves because I look horrendous. Alright? I went out drinking last night. I was on a stag do. And I don't know what's happened to my eyes. I think I know what has. But I look ridiculous. I look terrifying. So just a pre-warning. I look ridiculous. Okay? Now, if you've ever seen X-Men Origins Wolverine, if you remember Deadpool from that movie, my eyes are like that. It's like with the red underneath it. I think I've popped some blood vessels around my eyes. I look ridiculous and I look terrifying. So you've been pre-warned. You're about to see an absolute shit show on screen, more so than normal, okay? So just, you've been pre-warned, okay? It's going to look ridiculous, but I'm doing it, okay? This is going to look bad, but it looks horrible. But here we go. There you go. See, that is horrible. Look at that. I look terrifying. My eyes are weird. They are weird. But there you go. You're stuck with this for the next 2 hours and 15 minutes. So, best of luck to you. Enjoy the show. But I hope everyone's well. There's a poll in the live stream chat. I'm well. These aren't, but I'm well. So, last night, I drank a normal amount. I ate a normal amount. But, I had stuff, stuck in my chest. So when I got home, I needed to throw up. I didn't need to throw up because I was, drinking a ton. I just needed to clear what was stuck in my chest for, hours. So when I got in, you know, sometimes when you need to throw up and, blood just rushes to your face, it just rushed into my face, and I think just a bunch of blood vessels just popped around my eyes. So, yeah, woke up with this. I saw myself in the mirror. I freaked out, but it's actually better than it was about an hour or so ago. But it looks ridiculous. But we move. Should have gave a story where you fought off 5 letters or something. I could have done. You go to a drag bar? I did not. Football, GTKS, I can't do that. I don't have the rights to show the game. I don't have the rights to show it. Hi Rosie, happy birthday for yesterday. Hope you had a great day. But yeah, it does look bad. If anyone remembers X-Men Origins Wolverine, Deadpool, that's how I feel like I look right now. Why? As I said, I don't have the rights to show it. Sky pay millions a year to show it. I don't have millions to show it. Let me get this something up on screen. Okay. Okay, right. We've got about 11 minutes till kick off anyway. Hope everyone is well. For those that are unfamiliar with the character that I'm talking about, here you go. Right there. I finally look like Ryan Reynolds. How fun is that? Thank you. Thank you very much for the compliment. I don't have a headache. I'm actually completely fine. I'm actually completely and utterly fine. Just that. When I had to try and throw up last night, just a bunch of blood vessels popped. Exactly. That's why I put him up. That is exactly why I put him up. Except I don't have any powers. I'm not a mutant, unfortunately. So, proper shame that. Anyway, got 10 minutes till kick off. Look like a Cas supporter after yesterday. Oh dear. Yes, that also happened. And Everton with the win as well. The 3-0 victory for Everton. Come on. games now up on Sky Sports Plus. See, if I look this way enough, might not be able to, only just, a little bit. So I'll just keep looking that way. So, how's everyone doing? West Ham losing to... I want West Ham to win. Last time I saw Spurs were drawing 0-0. But I would like West Ham to get a result against Villa. Because the fact that Everton's only like 8 points off Villa just makes me want a Champions League spot even more. It's like very difficult to get, but it's not impossible at the same time. So, a result from West Ham would be good. I don't think they're going to get one, but you never know. But Forest and Spurs, let's have a look at the table for those two. Oh, actually, if West Ham get a result as well, then that could put Spurs into the bottom three. Could do. Connor, howdy, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Anyone's first time here as well, it's going to be a bit awkward. Huddersfield or cast bottom of the league? Good question. I think part of that's dependent on who Huddersfield bring in, now that Luke Robinson's been sacked. As mentioned by Rosie before, thank you for the intel on that. I wouldn't have found out till later on. But yeah, so apparently he's gone. It depends who they can bring in. I think it's really dependent on that. Cass, I think they've got good enough players in the squad to sort it out. And like make the fixes and get better. Whereas Huddersfield, I just don't see where they improve. I think the head coach they bring in has to be of a good enough quality. If there's an NRL head coach that's out of a job at the minute, Des Hasler, I don't think he's working right now. Could you be surprised if Leeds hammer Hull today? If they batter them massively, like roughly in the range of a 40 to 60 points to 6 to 12, then yes, I'd be surprised. If it was more like a, I don't know, 26 to 40 points for Leeds and a few for Hull, I could sort of see that. I could understand if Leeds are quite comfortable today, but they do need to step up the creativity from last week. Hull FC falling down to a championship club? I think with FC, it's just one of those where some teams can adjust without their best players, and Hull FC are possibly a team that can't adjust and they need their best squad available, which is fine. You know, it can happen. Some teams find it difficult to adjust, but Hull FC is still a good enough team in there. Like, there's a good enough team there, but I think they just need their best squad available. I think that's the only thing. Do you know what Ryan Hall? Do you know why Ryan Hall's out of the squad? Injury, rested, or dropped? I actually don't know. I don't know. But yeah, there's a poll in the live stream chat. Let's see how that's going. 21 votes, 76% say Leeds are going to win. If anyone's got any exact score predictions, feel free to have a go. Let me know your thoughts. But yeah, I've not had the chance to fully watch the Warrington game back. I've seen the highlights, but I've not been able to watch it back fully. And I'm going to give that a go possibly quite late tonight or tomorrow morning before the predictions video. Another reminder, if you want to join the Predictions League, for Super League, when I post my predictions video tomorrow, just put your predictions in the comments. And for the NRL Predictions League, there's a link in the description if you want to join that. Do you have a look for your prediction? I can do, Adam. I can do. Bear with me, folks. Bear with me. Ooh. Ooh, I'm going to play some after this. I just realised what I started my last video with. Right, let's find Adam. Where is he at? You said 34-10 to Leeds, Adam. Right, where's this bit? This is what I... Okay, I'm going to play something real quick. Hopefully it's not too loud. But I said this in my predictions video on Monday. Hopefully you guys can hear this. Game, unfortunately. Now, you take Luke Robinson, for example. He seems like a really nice guy. I like Luke Robinson. I don't want to see people lose their jobs, especially with things going on at the moment, but he's kind of got to go. It's about time they make a change there. He's kind of got to go, unfortunately. There we go. So, yeah, that's what I said with him, and he has now gone. Minecraft managed 36-8 to Leeds. Football was 48-14 to Leeds. Okay, some fairly high-scoring games here. Oh, let's see, falling apart again. Is it red button yet? Yes, it's on... well, it should be. If you've got a black screen, unfortunately, I think that's on your side of things. Well, thank you, Yorkshire. This is not normal, by the way. I normally look more handsome than this. But you'll have to deal with this for this one. But thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. But recently came across your channel. Good to see someone doing this Rugby League content. Well, any newcomers, you're always welcome. And you get a free trumpet. Whee. Okay, they're doing a run through the team list, so I will as well. Black screen view on Sky Sports Plus. Oh dear. I'll just do a quick refresh. Get in there. I'll take Ryan Reynolds, my twin, off the screen. Because that's a bit weird. You look dashy, my man. I had to do that. Stag do last night. So I'm pretty sure stag do last night. Drinks and food. Had it stuck here. When I got home, needed to throw up just to kind of clear it. And then when you throw up, your face kind of fills up with blood sometimes, or like, you know, rush to the face. And I think during that, too much pressure, popped some blood vessels. So I think that's how I did it. I drank a pretty normal amount, to be honest. I ate a normal amount. I think it's just when I threw up, just the rush to my face. Too much pressure. I think that's what it was. I think. It wasn't too heavy. It was actually fine. I've definitely drank more, definitely eaten more than that before, but yeah, I think it was stuck there. I had to get it gone. And then when I threw up, I think that was it. Your normal pint to the party is 9. Well, look at you go. Look at you go. 26 votes, 77% say Leeds are going to win this one. Okay. We've got just more and more people seeing this. But yeah, again, if anyone else has got any predictions, have a go. Have a guess. Get them in nice and early. Bear with me. Okay, we're moments away from kicking off. Mere moments away. I'm expecting a response from Leeds. I think there's an element to this whole side that they've shown a bit of resilience, performance-wise, quality-wise, that has not really been great from them, but there is like an element of resilience in that team that I think could show up today. And if Leeds are looking a bit too basic again, then it could be like last week and they'll keep the door open for Hull. Because they've got a few individuals as well that can create chances. Like Litton could do something in the centres, like he can make chances himself inside the red zone. Caesar has a good mix of kicking and running in his game. So, and Hardacre, you know, plenty of experience. Can't even watch the game, it's not working. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, that's unfortunate. I mean, if it's not working for anyone, I guess just do a quick reset. Switch it off and back on again, as the IT experts say. I can't remember what I said for this, actually. Got the last two predictions wrong in my NRL predictions as well. Bad end to the week. Okay, what did I say for this one? Oh, I was definitely wrong about Hull KR as well. 26-12 to Leeds is what I said. So I was correct with Wigan. Correct with Saints. 26-14. What was the scoreline in the end for that one? 26-14. What did I... Players are coming out as well. Oh, 30-16. 26-14 was Bradford Huddersfield. Damn. I got the Wakefield one right, so I was correct with Wigan, Saints, Bradford, Wakey, Warrington. Wrong about Hull KR, so I could do with Leeds getting the win today. Okay, players are out on field. 26-12 was my score. Need some good commentary here, mate. I'll give you the best commentary I can. The best that I can. Super League Plus is goated. If it's reliable, that's a good start. Okay, we're about to get underway in a second. 67 people here. Howdy. Okay. Right then. We are underway. Excuse the eyes. But we're underway. Leeds Rhinos in possession. First carry is from Keenan Palacia, taking it over the 10. Levi waits at dummy half. The click is always when the ball's kicked, by the way, just for future reference. When I do that, the ball is kicked. 20 seconds gone. I'll do a couple syncs early on, just so you guys know where we're at. 25 seconds gone now. Levi at dummy half on the 30. Right to McDonald with a carry up towards the 40. Again, the 30 and 40 are not 10 metres apart. It's less than 10, but I'll still refer to them as the 30 and 40. Back towards centre field with Cam Smith across to Jake Connor. Then to Lockie Miller inside FC territory up towards their 40. Great early meters for Leeds. Too many, really, for Hull FC to allow. But there's a kick towards the back right. Martin underneath it. Goes up, collects cleanly, and Croft will meet him immediately. I'm going to do the minute timer. It is a minute gone now. Up towards the 20. Hull FC in possession. Burrow waits at dummy half. Liggy Sow with the next carry up towards Hull FC's 30. Hope FC can compete through the middle at least a little bit. They have got the size to compete, but they've just not been producing the performances up front to really compete. So we'll see what they can do today. Burrow on the 40. Left to Hill. With a carry through centre field. Brought down by 3 defenders. 1.5 minutes gone so far. Last tackle. It is right to Arthur. Down the right-hand side. Sivo collects on his own 10. Carries it up towards the 20. And push back a couple metres as well. That's alright from FC. Good intent to start the set, maybe. Got to be disciplined here. Quick defensive line speed. Keep Leeds pinned back, possibly. Handley with the next carry over the 20 with a few extra metres. 1 minute 55 seconds gone. Levi. Right to Hankinson. And the ball pops out. It is going to be called as a knock-on from Leeds. Hull FC are going to get territory. Get possession, sorry. About 30 metres out. That's alright. But Leeds are going to go with an early challenge here. Interesting. So it's called as knock-on from Leeds, but they will challenge this. Let's have a gander. Chris Kendall on video referee. Let's see. There might have been a strip there from Burrow, actually. Okay, this might be a penalty for Leeds. I think that's a penalty for Leeds. Yeah, Danny Levi is playing. Wonder how many minutes Bird's going to get. He's not played for Leeds yet, has he? I don't think he has. Do correct me if I'm wrong on that one, but I don't recall seeing him play. Forgot to end the poll as well. Well done, me. So a successful challenge and a penalty for Leeds. From their own 30, they'll find touch. That's a great kick. And they'll start on Hull FC's 30. Debut today. All right. Well, let's see how he goes. I think he'll do fine. I'm not expecting, like, anything incredible, but I think he'll be fine. 2 minutes and 38 seconds gone. In centre field, right to Croft. Then across to Lockie Miller. Steps back inside on the 20. Push back a couple metres. Second tackle coming up. Plays of a Levi down the right edge. Goes down the short side right. Engages the line up towards the 10. Looking to flick the ball on, but is brought down on the 10. 3 minutes gone. Coming back towards centre field. Smith across to Miller. Then to Croft down the left-hand side. Out the back to Hanley. Trying to get around Romano. Almost. Good tackle there from Romano. Down the left-hand side. Sivo at dummy half. And it's actually a 6 again for Leeds. Back towards centre field now with Palacia. Up towards the 10. And stopped on it just in centre field. I'll get to the messages in the chat in a second, folks. 3.5 minutes gone. In centre field with Cam Smith. Couple steps. Stopped just shy of the try line. Maybe 2 metres out. In front of the right post. Second tackle, Levi. Launches it right to Croft. Might have the numbers down the right hand side. Great ball over the top. Or maybe not. Just behind Hankinson. Taps it backwards but has to recover. Keeps a hold of the ball at the moment. So just back over the 10. Back towards the middle with Croft. Then to Oledzki. And comes down on the 10 in centre field. 2 tackles to go. 4 minutes gone. Levi. Right to Croft. Goes at the line. Dinks the ball through, but it's collected by Cuss. Knocks it on. Picks up by Bell. And Leeds will get a fresh set of 6 in front of the try line. So building a bit of pressure at the moment. Building a bit of pressure. That was funny. Your grandma said to Grandad, who's a Cass fan, said if my grandson came home with a Cass shirt on, you'd be in trouble. She's a Rhinos fan. Better not do it then. Don't cause a rift. Better not do it. May have missed this in your videos, by the way. Who do you support? I'm a Wire fan. Got a bet on Sivo first try, 6-1. Okay. Okay. But yes, I am a Wire fan for any newcomers. Leeds are going to go for the 2, actually. Regulars will know I'm not a huge fan of going for 2-pointers early on. Because you just give up territory. Like, you just give up 80 metres. But I always say the caveat to that is if you are capable of getting up the field quite easily, then I've got no issues with it. But if you're a team that's struggling to get up the field in the first place, never go for 2. Just tap and go. And the kick from Jake Connor is good. It is going to be 2-0 for Leeds. I thought they should have tapped. They're just building pressure. But if they get up the field, it's fine. Oh, valid Bulls fan yourself? Well, welcome. More Bulls fans. Good to see you. Good to see you. And who the Bulls playing round 6? Forest 1-0. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. And next round, we're back underway, by the way. I'll just quickly check. Bulls have Cass next week on Thursday, which I'll probably stream. Palace here with a strong hit. Who just got knocked on their backside? Was that Bailey? 6 minutes gone. Watkins with a carry through centre field over the 20. And Cam Smith with a strong carry over the 30 through centre field as well. Second tackle. And they're already making really good meters on this set. Oledzki with the next. Dragging multiple defenders still going. Howdy, Jake. Howdy, sir. Hope you're well. Good carry from Miller up towards Hull FC's 40. Left to Connor on the last. Goes at the line. Was going to kick but fakes it. Watkins across the Tivo. Kicks the ball through. Comes off an FC player. Don't know if it was played at though. It was not played at. Warrington were fantastic. I do need to watch the game back, mate. But yeah, that was a hell of a performance from what I could gather from the highlights. Unfortunately, I missed it because I was out, but I'll watch it back. So nearly 7 minutes gone. Hull FC in possession on their own 20 in centre field with Romano. I think. Couldn't tell who that was then. Hardacre scooting from dummy half with a carry up towards his own 40. I'm not that surprised with Forest winning. It's on Sky Sports Plus, Joel. Sal with a carry up towards halfway. 7 minutes, 20 seconds gone. Good meters here for FC, actually. Left to Asiata. Then to Arthur. Flat ball break here for Bell down the left-hand side. Needs support. He does have it. Cuts back inside. Arthur with a try. Well done, FC. Well done. There we go. It's been a while. They found a break. It's been a little while, but look at him go. Hey. It's good to see them connecting, because it's been a rough couple of weeks. It's been a very rough couple of weeks. They've not really been able to create much or many breaks. But that's a try right between the sticks. Great break there. See that one again. So it was Burrow in centre field, left to Asiata, then across to Arthur, flat ball to Bell, breaks past, I think that was Newman, between Newman and McDonald. Support left and right. Arthur's in the better position on his inside. 8 minutes gone, Hull FC take the lead, and this will be 6-2 shortly. So good stuff from FC, really good stuff. Brad Arthur doesn't look happy. Well, he never is, really. Bets down the toilet, yeah, unfortunately. Hard to watch the rugby at the pub when the football's on? Yeah, true, unfortunately. Warrington are defo beating Leeds? Well, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Leeds are still going to be tricky. I think we can get the win, but it'll be tricky. Yeah, some people are saying that Sky Sports ain't working for some reason. Some people saying it, but Hardacre converts in front of the post, and it's going to be 6-2 for Hull FC. Brad Arthur's buzzing inside. Oh yeah, true. His lad just scored. I just realised that. I just realised. Okay, 9 minutes and 15 seconds gone. The clock's ticking away at the moment. Leeds will get us back underway in a second. It'll be Miller to kick off. Oh, my fantasy team's gone down the drain this week as well, actually. I didn't even know Sneed was unavailable or dropped. And it's out on the full from kickoff. Penalty on the halfway line for FC. 9.5 minutes gone. The worst thing you can do off the back of conceding is out on the full. That's the worst thing you can do. So, kick into touch from halfway. Hull FC will start a fresh set 30 metres out. Your eyes doing okay? Yeah, it was just... I'll go back into it at half-time. I won't just keep droning on about it. I'm fine, but I'll just talk about it at half-time again. So 10 minutes gone. Left to Asiata. Switches back to Hill. Brought down on the 20. In centre field. Burrow. Right to Arthur. Goes at the line himself. Stopped just shy of the 10. Great chance for FC to hit double digits shortly. 10.5 minutes gone. Burrow. Left to Asiata. Across to Cust. He'll switch back to Litton. Might throw a bit of shape on the right edge in a second here. Burrow. Fakes left. Goes at the line himself, actually. Gets an offload to Sal. Might have been forward. But he comes down with a try. It is given immediately. More points for FC. They're on it. They're ready to answer back. To put the critics down. I was one of them, to be fair. So, well done, FC. Quick off the mark there from Burrow. Great job getting the offload as well. Sow in support too. Part of me was thinking it was going to be offside, but... Not offside, forward, sorry. No, that's fine, that's fine. That's alright. Initially looked like it could have been forwards. I think it's fine. Great offload, great support. Good stuff. 11.5 minutes gone. 10 points to 2. I might as well put it as 12. It's right in front of the sticks. FC with a great start here. Leeds, what's going on? What's going on? Well, I did predict 26-12, so, you know, 4 tries, 4 kicks now from Leeds coming up. Who scored for FC? First one was Arthur, second one was Sal. You know, in the next Jonathan Thurston, maybe. Maybe. And the kick is good. It is 12 points to 2 with 12 minutes and 10 seconds gone. Hardacre with 2 conversions. Well, good job from Burrow there. I want to see more of that from him. More scoots from dummy half, going at the line, causing problems for the defenders. And we are back underway. Collected in goal by Arthur. Hands it off to the try scorer, League now up towards the 10. Oh yeah, you did, Jay. I do recall you saying that about a hat-trick. Hill with the next carry through centre field. 15 out from his own try line. He's left to Bell. Down the left edge of the park. Over the 20 for FC. 13 minutes gone. Only the second tackle in centre field with Asiata. Couple steps. Nearly found an offload, or could have done. Towards the 30. Plays for Burrow. And a penalty for Hull FC. Oh my God. It just keeps building. It just keeps building. Thirteen and a half minutes gone. $13 minutes and 40 seconds gone. Next carry from Lytton. Just shy of the 20. Good meters there. Great chance with 18. McDonald maybe holding down a bit too long. Could have been a 6 again, but it's not given. Asiata in centre field. Switches back to Sal. Back towards the 20. 14 minutes gone. Burrow goes left to Arthur. Flat ball to Hill down the left edge. Gets an offload. Collected by Bell. Back towards middle to Arthur. Then across to Sal. He's going to take another carry. 14 minutes, 15 seconds gone. Apologies. Second tackle. Left to Asiata, then across to Arthur. Takes the carry himself, just over the 10. Left of the posts. They want a 6 again, but they're not getting one. Fourth tackle. Burrow looks left, but then goes right. Asiata switches back to Sal for another carry in this set. Gets an offload to Cust. Cutting back towards the middle. Nearly finding a break through the middle there. Just outside the 10. Last tackle in centre field. Right to Arthur. Kicks the ball through. Taken out off the ball maybe, but it's collected by Arthur. And the ref saying the timing was fine from the kick through. But Leeds now in possession on their own 10. Connor hands it off to Sivo. Quick out the line there from James Bell. Strong tackle. 15 minutes gone. And an incorrect play the ball from Micah Sivo. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, incorrect play the ball. It was maybe pushed down the back of his head a little bit, but yeah, he definitely doesn't have any control. He can play that better. So gifting more territory to FC. They're going to go for 2? Nah, don't go for 2. Ruins my prediction. They're going to go for 2. This will be 14-2 in a second. It's a right call. Silly mistakes from Leeds here. So far. Allowing a lot of easy meters. Giving away penalties. Leeds need to clean up. They need to clean up. But it's over 16 minutes gone. Clock's ticking away. 12-2 with a penalty to come. But it's in front of the stick, so I've just added it. $16.5 gone. Hardacre for his third conversion of the day already. 20 metres out. Zach Cardake steps up and the kick is good. It is 14 points to 2 for Hull FC. Just wait till Big Sam gets on in 15 minutes. I know. It's about to knock them on their backsides. That's not Brad Arthur's fault, in my opinion. If players are making individual mistakes, that's not a Brad Arthur problem. But we're back underway. Arthur hands it off to Sal with a carry up towards the 10 in centre field. 17 and a half minutes gone. Yeah, I can't agree with you there, Adam. Hull FC looking quick down the left edge. Bell with a carry, now 25 metres out from his own line. Still plenty of tackles to go in this set as well. Asiata with a carry over the 30. Adam, Brad Arthur doesn't tell his players to make mistakes. Think about it, please. Bloody hell. 18 minutes gone, the ball comes loose. That could be a mistake from Hull, but no, it's play on apparently. Bailey bumps off 1 or 2, up towards halfway. Last tackle coming up. Burrow at dummy half goes right to Arthur, kicks from behind halfway. It's going to come down on the 10, collected cleanly by Lockie Miller. He's going to return this over the 20, bumping off one defender in Romano, but Briscoe gets a hold of him. 18 and a half minutes gone. Seaver with the next carry. And it's actually going to be a penalty for Leeds. God, they needed that. They needed that. Desperately. Nearly 19 minutes gone. Sivo hands the ball off for Hanley to tap on Hull FC's 40. Now up towards a 30 with Watkins. Great chance for Leeds to answer back here. Right to Connor. Then across to Palacia. Goes at the line himself, taking it over the 30. And up towards the 20. That's a good carry, dragging multiple defenders there. 20 metres out. Right to centre field. Going left to Connor. Flat ball to Oledzki on his left, up towards the 10. Brought down by 3 defenders. 19 and a half minutes gone. Nearly done with the first quarter. Flat ball on his right to Cam Smith. He's about 2 metres in front of the sticks. Very close here for Leeds. Levi in centre field. Flat ball on his right to Palacia. Last tackle coming up. They need to spread the ball. Probably going to go right here. Possibly to Croft. They do go right to Croft. Kicks the ball through, and it's Cade Cust who falls on it and kills anything that was potentially going to happen there. Well, Hull FC now in possession behind their own 10. Martin with a carry up towards the 10. And Lytton with the next one. Just shy of his own 20. And that's the first quarter of the game now done. Hull FC with a cracking start. Really good stuff from them. It's good to see. Good to see. Because they've been quite lackluster. I know they've had injuries, I'm well aware of that, but even I said in my predictions, even with the squads that they've still had, I think they should have been doing better. So they've been quite lackluster, and this is a really good start. But last tackle, Cust with a kick down the left edge, over the head of Hankinson, but collects it. Carries it up towards the 20, towards centre field. Good chase as well, really good chase. Can FC pin them back? That is the question. Can they stay disciplined as well? Seaver with a strong hit onto Romano. Getting stuck in, you love to see it. Up towards the 30 with Ash Hanley. In centre field, nearly 21 minutes gone. Third tackle, it's with Watkins. Up towards halfway. Really good meters there for Leeds. 2 tackles to go. Levi in centre field. Right to Smith. I think he wanted to go back inside there, but there wasn't an option. Good meters up towards the 30 inside FC territory, though. But it's left to Connor on the last. Belts the ball towards the back left. Sivo's in the vicinity. Briscoe collects it cleanly on the fault. Now 15 out from his own line. Well taken. Leeds might come back. They might. We'll see. But it's been a sluggish start from them. 21 and a half minutes gone. Now in centre field with Cust, goes left to Martin, and I need to yawn. Sorry, folks. I am so sorry. I do apologise. Lytton with the next carry, finding a bit of space behind the ruck up towards the 40. 2 tackles to go in this set for FC. Over on the left edge, back towards middle now to Asiata. Just shy of halfway, last tackle coming up. Lafash is on for Leggy Sow. Lafash is on. Well, 22 minutes gone. Now the last one for FC, out the back to Arthur down the right-hand side. Puts boot to ball. Collected 5 out by Lockie Miller. And up towards the 20 down the left-hand side. 3 defenders in the tackle, bringing him down. Just over the 20. Connor waiting at dummy half. Gives it to Ash Handley. Cutting towards the middle, but Lafash gets a hold of him immediately. Briscoe, the Silver Fox, absolutely. He's getting a bit of colour in that hair. And up towards the 30. Good defence again from Lafash. Go on, lad. Levi, right to Palacia. Flicks the ball back, collected by Smith. Then across to Miller. Wants to go down the left, switches back to Watkins. Hands the ball off to Connor. Launched it over to the right-hand side, collected by McDonald. Straightens up, bumps off Cust, and it's going to be stopped on the... I was going to say the 40, then the 30, but it's halfway. God, I'm so awful. Cam Smith goes left to Jenkins, who has now entered the field. And it's down the right edge with Croft. Runs up towards the 40. Eventually in the hands of Newman. Kicks, maybe played out by an FC player. Collected by Cust. Might have knocked on. I think that's what the touch judge is saying anyway. But Jenkins is on for a Ledsky. I think this might be Leeds ball. Yeah, I think it's Leeds ball. .23.5 minutes gone. So great chance here for Leeds to apply a bit of pressure. Get some more points on the board. But they've got a scrum near the right touchline, about 25 metres out. So let's see what they can do. Can they answer back? 24 minutes gone, they feed the ball in. Levi will go left to Croft. He's going to run out the line himself. And he'll be stopped just shy of the 20. Levi in centre field. Is right to Smith. Then across to Jenkins. Now about 17 metres out over on the right edge of the park. Second tackle. Left to Smith. Hands it off to Palacia. Stopped on the 10. 3 tackles to go for Leeds. So 10 out in centre field, Levi. Goes right to Jenkins with a strong run. Spins slightly. Stopped a metre short of the try line, right at the posts. Levi out the back to Croft. Flat ball to Smith. He's going to be stopped 2 metres out in front of the left post. Last play of the set. Levi looks right but goes left to Connor. Launched it left to Hanley, trying to get around Romano. Flicks the ball onto Sivo, cuts back inside. He gets an offload. Collected by Miller. He's going to chip towards the post. This could be awkward for FC. It is collected by James McDonald, and he will find himself a try. Leeds answer back. Was looking like it could have been a bit of a mess there, but those kind of kicks, it's like they aim for the 3 or 4 in defender, or they're just near the post. Those ones are quite awkward. A lot of kicks these days to the corners, they're always coming down on the 10, and they're just not really that effective. Or, like, if you're Wigan, for example, and you can aim for somebody like Junior Nsemba who can smack the ball down, great. But those kicks, like, just to the side of the posts, attacking the back rower or the half-back, they can be quite awkward. And it worked out nicely. Well-placed kick there from Lockie Miller. And McDonald comes up with the try. So this will be 14-6. I think it's going to be 14-8. I'll just give him the points. Close enough to the sticks. Oh yeah, they might be checking onside, offside as well. In the background, we'll see. Howdy folks, how's the game so far? Seems like FC are playing well. They are. They're doing alright. They're restricting meters fairly well. They're getting up the field. They look lively. Try is confirmed as well. So it's going to be Connor to add the extras. It is 14-6, but I do think he'll get the kick here. So Beer Eat. Oh yeah, it's right in front of the... Yeah. In my head it was like further off to the... Yeah, it was right in front of the post. What am I saying? there we go, 14-8. Momentum starting to swing in favour of Leeds. Last couple of minutes. That is such a well-placed kick. Beautiful bounce as well. And McDonald for my fancy team. That is huge, considering I've got a ton of players out. I'll take that. I will take that. I'm down 23rd now. I'm so far down. I've had such a bad week. That is such a bad week. Okay. I think Jake Connor's one of the best kickers. I think he's up there. Top 10, absolutely. That's playing it safe. Possibly in the top 5, but I think I'd have to... don't know. Maybe top 5. Definitely top 10, maybe top 5. And it's actually a penalty for Leeds. Lafash giving away a penalty on Jenkins. What are you doing, Fash, lad? So Leeds kick to touch. Feel like I'm not getting back in the top 10 of the Predictor League. Been dying the last few weeks. You never know. All it takes is like 1 or 2 exact scores and you're right back up there. And a 6 again for Leeds. They're on halfway down the left edge of the park. Back towards the middle to Connor. Then across to Palacia. Now Croft. Then Miller. Inside FC territory. Bumps off James Bell. He's still going. Now up towards Hull FC's 40. Near the right touchline. Big Sam is on. Is he? Haven't seen him yet. Oh yeah, there he is. The big man. Now up towards the 30. Bit of blood coming out the knee there of James McDonald. In centre field with Cam Smith. Goes out the back to Connor. Hands it off to Watkins on his left. Over the 20. Gets an offload as well. With a few defenders in the tackle. There's an offload. What a switchback from Miller. Hands it off to James McDonald. Nearly gets over the line. What an offload that was. He's held up. But my God, Lucky Miller, what an offload that was. He's literally falling down and gets a beautiful offload. So it was Levi. Miller literally, he's falling, he spins and gets the offload that way. That's beautifully done. But it went to Croft, handed it off to McDonald, and he's just held up. Is there a high shot? I couldn't really see from that. Good effort there from Leeds. Ray, that looks like a new name in here. We believe in Sivo. Well, welcome to the stream. Leeds Rhinos in possession, 2 metres out right at the post. 29 minutes gone. Last play of the set. Left to Miller. Then across to Connor. He's going to kick the ball through. All the kicks so far from Leeds. Aside, like, the grubber kicks, I mean. There's no weight on him. There's absolutely no weight on it. That's 3 or 4 now they've done. They've trickled it through. Interesting. But Hull FC in possession. And Briscoe with a carry just shy of his own 20. Plays of a cust. Now with Lytton. Back towards the ruck. And it's brought down by McDonald. Yeah, the kicks have been poor. Like, the kick crossfield from Miller was great, but the grubber kicks have been awful. And Lasone. First time playing against Leeds. Shifts it right to Arthur on the last tackle. Sivo underneath it, collects 15 out from his own line. Over the 20, up towards the 30. Bumps off Bailey onto his backside. And he's eventually brought down. What a strong carry that is. Connor hands it off to Ash Hanley. Then across to Miller. Space down the right, possibly. Oh, Croft looked a bit awkward or uncomfortable there. With Martin in the tackle. That might have been forward there, actually. But it's not given. Holroyd is still going up towards halfway. Great carry. 30 minutes and 30 seconds gone. Levi goes right to Croft. Then to Newman up towards the 30. 2 tackles to go in this set for Leeds. In good territory, but it's a 6 again as well. Cam Smith hands it off to Jenkins on his right. Up towards the 20. Plays of a Levi down the right edge. He goes right to Croft. Steps back inside. Might look for an offload. Doesn't quite get one. 15 out right at the post. Plays of a Levi. Left to Cam Smith in centre field. Switches back to Holroyd. Over the 10. 5 out. Oh, that could have been an awkward tackle there from Asiata, but he's okay. Plays it between or near the left post. Flat ball to Watkins. He gets an offload to Miller on the 10. Couple steps down the short side left. He switches back to Hanley. He'll kick the ball through. And it's going to be Croft that collects it and puts the ball down. just to the side of the posts. Couple boos from the crowd, not sure what for. I must have missed something there, but beautiful kick through. Beautiful kick. I didn't quite see who just missed it from FC. That's actually 5 tries from Croft this year. A decent number, actually. Let's have a look. What have I missed? What have I missed? I'm not sure what the fans are upset about, but unless they're upset about the forward pass from before, maybe, but I don't know. Nothing wrong with the try. It was Asiata that couldn't quite collect, but there you go. Leeds back in it. They're about to equalise in a sec. It was brilliant. A lot of the grubber kicks. Wow, got there eventually. Grubber kicks have been poor, but there's been at least 2 good kicks where they scored off the back of him. So good stuff. Upset the living hole. You can't say that. You're not allowed to say things like that. That's rude. That's really rude. And Jake Connor to add the extras. He should get this. It's right in front of the post. And the kick from Connor is good. Can't say it even if it's true. Yeah, you can't. You're not allowed to say that. You're not allowed to say it. Unless you thought that was forward from Connor to Watkins. I don't know. But look fine to me. 33 minutes gone. Seven minutes to go. Decent game this. Closer than I thought it would be. And I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Well, 95 people here. Howdy, folks. Again, for those that, haven't heard yet, I'll explain the eyes at half-time. There was no voice crack, by the way. I just went high-pitched. But I'm actually being serious. There was no voice crack. But over the 10 with Jenkins. 33.5 minutes gone. O'Connor is on the field. Watkins with the next carry up towards the 20. I could probably sure there wasn't. Next carry through centre field from Smith up towards the 30. 3 tackles to go. It is right to Holroyd. Hands it off to McDonald. Strong carry up towards the 40. O'Connor waited at dummy half. A few metres shy of the halfway line. Shifting it left. Over the top from Connor. Hanley down the left-hand side. Trying to get around Arthur. Stopped on Hull FC's 40. Just less than 6 minutes to go. And a 6 again for Leeds. Get a chance to take the lead once again soon, possibly. Miller hands it off to McDonald. Has to step back inside, but he's possibly wrapped up by Litton. No, gets an offload to O'Connor. Now with Smith. Up towards FC's 30. 5.5 minutes to go in the first half. Excuse me. Some people, honestly, so rude. 20 metres out in centre field. O'Connor waiting at dummy half. 4 tackles to go. Is Fash bleeding there? That's a lot of blood, I'm pretty sure. Left from Connor to Hanley. And there's a mistake there from Leeds. There is a mistake from Leeds. 5 minutes to go. It's about how being in the crowd can distort whether you think something is forward or a penalty in that moment, to be fair. Yeah. Whenever there's a penalty, I just kind of accept that the ref's correct because I can't see when I'm in the ground. Like, I just cannot tell. We'll get a scrum underway shortly. Been times I've been convinced we were robbed and then look at the game again. I went, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, there was one a couple of years ago. I think it was like 23 or 24. We thought for all the money in the world that Josh Drinkwater scored a try. And Chris Kendall went to video ref. And everyone booed him. And I watched it back and it was a knock-on. Like before the grounding. Or it just wasn't. Like, there was a mistake somewhere. So Dan Kell mentioned at half-time. I've not been punched. I'll explain at half-time. I've already said it once, but I'll just wait till half-time. 4 minutes to go in the first half. Burrow, that dummy half in centre field, left to Cust, over the 40, few metres shy of halfway. 2 tackles to go in this set for FC. There's a lot of blood in Fash's hair there. That might have been forward to Asiata. Right to Arthur, switches back to Romano. Just shy of Leeds 40. 3.5 to go, left to Asiata. He's going to kick on the last, of all people. Hankinson goes up, collects it cleanly, and he'll play this 15 out from his own try line, near the right touch line. 2-0 Forest? Damn. Oh dear. Danielle says, come on Leeds. Well, at least they fought back into the game, that's good. Hope Fash is alright. Hope. There's a lot of blood there. Might not be his. Have they noticed? Game has been stopped. Yeah, that's... Okay, that's either blood or the 40. The paint from the 40. I think it's blood. Thank you, Danielle. Very kind of you to say. Thank you very much. Could be a mix of both. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's blood. Fair play to him. Just kept going. Absolute maniac. Trumpet for Lafash. Hey. Sivo with the next carry up towards the 30. 3 minutes to go in the first half. It is right to Connor. Thought he was going for a 40-20 then, but they're shifting it right now with Croft. Across to Newman. Quick hands to Hankinson. He's got a break down the right-hand side. Plenty of support as well. Oh, what a tackle from Litton. Clips the ankles. Well done, Davy Litton. God, that's huge. That's a huge stop from Litton. Oh, but there's a penalty for Leeds. The crowd is not happy with that. The crowd is not happy with that. Not sure what was wrong with that. Late shot or something on that? Okay, well, nothing wrong on Newman. That was fairly well timed. Were they holding down for too long or something? Or maybe holding for too long? I didn't see a high tackle or anything. I mean, I might be able to see from this angle. Oh, yeah, that was high, actually. High shot from Cust. Okay. So what's Leeds going to do here? Do they want to go for 2? Be a tough kick, but yeah, they are going to go for 2, actually. Makes me think he'd look sick if he dyed his hair red, though. That could spark some inspiration, though, Knight. That could spark it. So, chance for Leeds to take the lead for the first time since the first 5 minutes, something like that. By 2 points again. It's a tough kick, this. But Connor's a decent kicker, so it is very tough. 38 minutes gone. Connor's taking his time. He steps up, though, and the kick from Connor is... It is good. It is good. Okay. So we're nearly done with the first half. Leeds back in front by 2 points. Most biased referee you've ever seen? Well, it's a bold statement from Horsey. Bold statement. Bold statement. Minute and a half to go. Hull will get us back underway in a second. Oh, they're going short here. I like this. It is batted back inside, but it's a knock-on from FC. BS penalty? I'm pretty sure it was a high shot, Zach. Pretty sure it was high. 1 minute 15 to go. Leeds in possession. They'll likely see out the half here. It is with Jenkins with a carry over his own 40. O'Connor waits just left of centre field at dummy half. He goes right to Connor. Then across to Croft. Goes to the line himself. Good meters there up towards FC's 40. Just shy of it. 1 minute to go. Down the short side right. O'Connor goes right to Miller. He cuts towards the left. Hands it off to Smith. Now with Connor. And the ball comes loose. It is pulled out by Arthur. But it's going to be called as a knock-on. 40 seconds to go in this half. Do FC want to get a move on with this and try something? Or are we just going to see out the half here? So Connor had possession, didn't give the ball, and Arthur kind of just pulls that ball loose. 30 seconds to go. West Ham losing 2-0. Yeah. I assume Villa would win that one anyway, but would have preferred that West Ham get a result there. So, 30 seconds left. Scrum for FC on their own 40. Left to Cust. He's going to kick down the left-hand side, but Hankinson read that immediately. Collects it on his own 20. Is back towards the 10. Good tackle there from Martin. It's going to be Newman with a carry. Down the right edge. Nearly finds a break. Near the right touchline. Up towards his own 40. And we've got 5 seconds to go. Last play of the half. Do Leeds want to do something here or just take the carry? Ooh. Was that a high shot from Bell on McDonald? Okay, it is a penalty. So, Leeds will kick to touch. Are they going to... I thought they were going to challenge it then. Are they saying half-time or penalty? Okay, so it's not a penalty. It is half-time. Okay, Leeds. 2-0 up. Then it went to 14-2 for FC. There's a few moments of ill discipline from Leeds and FC making good meters. Some good moments from FC in possession. Good break to get the first try. But FC's done all right. Momentum has gone massively against them in the last 10-15 minutes. But yeah. Better game than I thought it would be, which is alright. Genetics Smite. Did you play Smite? I've been listening because all my links are broken. I swear I've heard Leeds penalty about once a minute for the past 20 minutes. Feels like it, doesn't it? It feels like it. They just keep getting them. They keep getting them. So, with the eyes, for those that weren't here when I first talked about it, went out last night. Longer story than it needs to be. Went out last night for a stag do. I drank a normal amount. I ate a normal amount, like genuinely. And when I got in, I needed to throw up. Not because I drank so much, but because like it was all stuck here, so I just had to get it out. And as I was throwing up, like a rush of blood to my face, and I think I popped a bunch of blood vessels. So that's why I look like this. I woke up like this, as they say. So yeah, you stuck with this. You used to play. Me and my mates do play it quite a bit. We sort of go back and forth on it, but every few months we'll get back on. But we're big fans of it. I think all Sky Sports streams are broken for me, so I'm relying on you, and it's been good so far. Well, thanks very much. What service are you guys with? Because I'm with Virgin, by the way. So if you guys are on, like, with Sky or... I don't even know what the other services would be, actually. Don't know these days. I've been stuck with Virgin for a while. Well, I say stuck, they're good. I don't know what I'm on about. So it looks worse than it is. Yeah, I don't feel bad at all. I didn't feel rough. I didn't feel hungover. I slept like a baby. Felt completely fine. But it's just when I had to throw up last night, just to clear what was stuck here. I think just when all the blood started rushing to my face, it just popped a few vessels and that was it. But yeah, I feel completely fine. I don't feel bad at all. But I look ridiculous. I think we get one more try, Leeds will win. I can see Hull FC getting a try or two. But I'm still thinking that Leeds will be fine in the second half. I think. Got Sky generally decent for me. Interesting. Does anyone know how long the BBC was down for? Like, for the Warrington Cast game? Does anyone know how long it was off? By any chance? Yeah, it'll be a big first 10 minutes. Hopefully FC come out with a bit of energy. How did Cass get on, mate? Let's say not great. But luckily I'm not a Cass fan. And I am a Warrington fan, luckily. Works out. God, that's back-to-back weeks now. I think that's back-to-back weeks. Warrington and Everton have won on the same day. And it feels good. Feels nice. It's a rare feeling. It's a very rare thing to happen, but I'll take it. I will take it. Thank you, Craig. About 10-15 minutes. That's quite a while, actually. Well, thank you, Craig. First glance, thought you were experimenting with some guy liner. Nope. Don't need that. Don't need it. I'm just... Look at me. Do I need makeup? Don't answer that. Knight. Come on now. Come on. 72-6. Come on now. It's our year. We battered Cass. Wigan didn't beat Cass by that much, did they? No, they didn't. We beat Cass by more than Wigan did. We beat York by more than Wigan did. Have we played anyone else the same as well? They've not played Wakey yet or Saints. Am I missing one? I am missing one. They beat Lee more than we did, but that was pre-season, so it doesn't count. Technically. It's the new beer in ground, can't help it. Any good? Or just complete garbage? So we've had tries so far from Arthur and Sal. 3 kicks from Hardacre, and then tries from McDonald and Croft. 4 kicks from Connor. 2 penalties and 2 conversions. But the opening try from FC was really good. Glad to see them finding a break. Garbage? What kind of beer is it? What brand do they got? But yeah, the break for FC was good. Because, yeah, as I said before, they've been looking a bit lacklustre in possession. So, good to see him finding breaks. I'm glad we've got a close game here. I am glad. We've got plenty of people in the stream, though. Thank you for being here. It's greatly appreciated. I just need to reply to something real quick, so bear with me. Oh, a poll, actually. Forgot to do a poll. I'll do that first. Is it half time for Panthers vs Crusaders? I can't answer that because I don't know which teams you're talking about. Are you talking about Halifax and North Wales? That would actually make sense. In my head, I went to Union first. Are you talking about Halifax and North Wales? I don't know, actually. I don't know. I can check on SofaScore real quick. Rugby League. Championship. Let's have a look at Championship scores. Rochdale 10, Midlands 20, Workington 0, Dewsbury 10, Hunslet 2, Barrow 15, Newcastle 16, Keighley 6, Halifax 26, North Wales 10. It is still in the first half, don't know what minute. And Doncaster 16, Widnes 0, London 28, Salford 6. Featherstone, Swinton, cancelled obviously. Oldham with a win over Sheffield yesterday, 36-30. Good stuff. But yeah, not quite half time in those championship games just yet. Apparently. Right, let's get this poll up. 16-14. Okay. Hull FC and Leeds. Right, get your votes in. Sick moves, that mate. Sick moves. If anyone was actually watching the broadcast, then you'll know. But bloke in the crowd, or lad in the crowd, with a couple moves. Need McDonald to get another try, then you're hitting Shaboom's 18-1. Alright, okay. Alright, Craig. Fair enough. Corey, appreciate you, mate. New here and subscribe. Thank you, Corey. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you for being here. Trumpet for you. Wee. First 20 was the worst I've seen us play under Arthur. There must have been worse. At least when the first year he came in to replace Rowan Smith? Was that his name? Rowan? Why am I forgetting his name? He was there for a few years. Is it Rowan Smith? Yes, it is. His name slipped my mind. DJ trolling the whole fans. 6 again, ruck infringement. Once again. Don't even know what that was. Bit of ill discipline, too many penalties. It was just a string of bad moments in a row. They kind of fixed it up. They've had a lot going their way in the second quarter. From what I heard, the Sheffield Oldham game was a banger of a match. I heard that as well. I heard that too. I'd love to have the rights to show like championship games or something, but that would still cost me like tens of thousands a year, which I don't have, believe it or not. So, I don't know. Maybe they'd say, you know what, we'll give you a game for free. You show it. I haven't got a camera. I could get one. Seen the Fletcher and Hindy video with the UK fans in Vegas? I've not. I haven't. I saw the thumbnail of Hindy in Hull KR's end of the park, and some KR fan was like screaming in his face on the thumbnail, and I thought, you're just gonna make us look bad. So I'm not doing it. I was embarrassed just looking at the thumbnail, so I couldn't do it. I couldn't watch it. It's probably fun, but that put me off. I couldn't do it. Makes it worse when Hull are an average side? Well, they're doing alright. They're grinding through it. How's the poll looking at the moment? 16 votes, 62% say Leeds are going to win from this point on with a 2-point advantage. 103 people here. Interesting. Maybe word's got around that I look like a freak. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe. Right, let me reply to this real quick. Okay. Wish it was. If it was Halloween, it'd be great timing. Would be great timing. 65% say Leeds are going to win from this point on. 17 votes. When Leeds United were in the Championship, Sky put them on every 2 weeks for ratings. Well, sometimes you have to do it. Sometimes you have to do it. We've got a lot of people in here. There's a lot of people. But it's greatly appreciated. Links in the description. Follow me on social medias. Recently hit 10k on TikTok as well, which is very kind of you folks. Thank you for that. Thank you. Had a bit of hair on my phone. That's why I was doing that. If anyone wants to have a guess at any score predictions, feel free to have a go. Feel free to. Would love to know the stats on this game. The penalties, the 6 again. Would be great. I do need to post the highlights from the Wakefield League game as well. I still need to make those. And they'll probably be up on TikTok tomorrow. Either tonight or tomorrow. Also, my Super League predictions videos coming tomorrow as well for round 6. I'll have a look at streams that I might be doing as well. Let's have a gander. So, Cass vs Bradford on the Thursday. I'll probably do that. Friday, well, Hull KR vs Saints or York versus Wakefield It's going to be KR versus Saints. I've done a few York games. I've done a few Wakey games recently. I think I've done one Hull KR game this year, and that was World Club Challenge. And 1 or 2 Saints games. So it's definitely KR versus Saints. Saturday, Wigan versus Huddersfield, followed by Lee versus Toulouse. I'd have to see what I'm doing, but I could do both back-to-back. Could do. And then Sunday is FC versus Catalans, followed by Leeds versus Warrington. I could do both back-to-back as well. I could. I'll have to see... I'll have to see if I'm doing anything or anything's planned for next weekend, but I might be able to do 5 out of the 6 games next week. Possibly. We'll see. We will see. And NRL, I'll take a look at NRL games for next week as well. Oh yeah, I'm going to do Seagulls versus Roosters on the Thursday, Broncos versus Dolphins on the Friday. I'll try and do Cowboys versus Storm on the Saturday, and then Titans versus Dragons on the Sunday. I'll try and do those. So I might do a lot of streams next week. I might be doing about 9 different streams. Minecraft Man's going for 40-20 to Leeds. Oh, we're back underway shortly. Any second. Look at us go. And we are back underway for the second half. Collected on the try line by Cust. Hands it off to Sal. And up towards the 10. Should share this with your 107,000 followers on Facebook. 107? Damn. Congrats to you. Bloody hell. What do you think on that match? Honestly, I'm kind of just happy we're competing with so many players out. Wasn't too bad from Lee. Wasn't too bad. You're a Lee fan, aren't you? If I remember correctly. Hull FC in possession up towards their own 40. Shifting the ball on the third tackle. Down the left-hand side with James Bell. And it's going to be Hardacre with the next carry up towards the halfway line. Plays for Burrow. It is out the back to Arthur. Takes a kick down the right edge. Wanega, I'm a Wire fan. If you're asking for NRL, anyone that's fun. 1 minute gone in the first half. Jake Connor waits a dummy half. Played by Sivo, but it's a penalty for Hull FC. I'm not sure what for. Bear with me. Okay. He's got his arm wrapped around the leg of... Is it Romano? Briscoe. So he's keeping... Sivo was keeping Briscoe under lock, under wraps. So it's a penalty for Hull FC. Do they want to go for 2? Looks like they might do. Yeah, NRL supporter as well. What a legend, thank you. Warriors are leading the table. Great start. I did say in my season preview that I think they could do something special this year. Because the pack is massive. The pack is massive. And then the quality of the backs are great too. It'd be great once Metcalf comes back in. The question has been posed. We're waiting on a penalty, by the way, for those that are wondering what's going on. It's 2 minutes gone in the second half. Hardacre's lining up a penalty. But for the Warriors... I think for me, I'd drop Harris DeVita, and right now it's Metcalf at 6, Boyd at 7. That's what I would do personally. The kick from Hardacre is good. Back to level. 16 all. Crowd's happy. The crowd is happy. Irwin unreal. Yeah, he was great. Well, from the highlights I saw, still in to watch the game back. But yeah, he's great. Stop giving mistakes away. They got to clean it up. Sivo seems very complacent when playing the ball. Is that an NRL thing? I don't know. It's just the first play of the ball in the first half. Just a bit awkward. That one, that was a foul more than anything. It wasn't the play of the ball. It was just a foul. Sivo with the first carry off the back of the penalty. 3 minutes gone. Oh, mate, thank you very much for that. That's very kind of you, sir. You get a trumpet for free. Thank you kindly for the 20. I believe that's Australian dollars. Thank you very much. That's about a tenner. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. What a sweetheart. What a great bunch of people in this this stream on a regular basis, by the way. What a great bunch of people. Very grateful, if you guys didn't know. 3.5 minutes gone in the second half. Burrow, out the back to Arthur. Kicks from his own 40 down the right edge. Underneath it is Sivo. Collects it cleanly. Over the 20 with a barreling run. God, he's such a strong runner. Such a strong runner. Up towards around 30. They launch it over the top to Lockie Miller on the 30. Couple steps. Shifting towards the left edge. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 30. And over the 30 now with Hankinson. I'm glad that he's finally settled, because when he joined Leeds late last year, in the few games that he played, he had a lot of mistakes. Like a lot of mistakes, but he's been quite reliable so far this year. McDonald with a strong carry down the right edge, up towards FC's 40. Last tackle coming up. 4.5 minutes gone. Croft, bit of pressure before the kick. Plenty of height, not much distance though. Collected by Handley. Gets an offload to Miller, but he's going to knock on. Jake Connor doesn't like that. He doesn't like that call. But you're not going to get what you want, Jake. You're not having it. You're not having it. Can I play the trumpet up the asses of Leeds? I can certainly try. Might be tough, but I'll try. 5 minutes gone in the second half. Thank God for a good game here. Thank God. So FC in possession. Asiata with a carry up towards his own 40 and over a few metres. 5 or 6 extra metres there. So just shy of halfway. Plenty of tackles to go as well. Burrow goes left to Hardacre, then to Bell. Flat ball on his outside to Martin up towards halfway. Just inside Leeds territory. There's a dummy left from Hardacre. Takes the carry up towards Leeds 40. 5.5 gone in the second half. Burrow at dummy half. Short side left to Cust. Goes at the line. Fakes the handoff. Takes the carry. 25 out. Gets an offload to Burrow. Now with Arthur. Flat ball to Lasone up towards the 10. Good momentum here for Hull FC. Really good momentum. And a 6 again for FC. It is right to Asiata, then to Sal. And he'll take it inside the 10, about 7 metres out, left of the post, maybe 5 or 6. That should be a 6 again. That should be a penalty. And that is a penalty. James McDonald holding on too long and then just strips the ball. That was actually really stupid there from James McDonald. So Hull FC could take the lead. I actually don't want him to go for 2. I don't want him to go for 2. It's basically 0-0. The same rule applies that I say at the start of games. You've got this territory. Don't give it away. It's basically 0-0. Just tap and go. Back yourselves in possession. 6.5 gone. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? What are you doing? They're going for 2. Losers. Absolute squares. Just tap and go, man. Back yourselves, for God's sake. This will be 18-6 in a second. 18-16, sorry. If they can get up the field, that's fine. If they get up the field, no problem. But all Leeds need to do now is put in a good defensive set. Spurs losing 3-0. Jesus. Corey. What are you doing to me, lad? What are you doing? That's a 50 Australian dollars from Corey. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. Wow. Do you know what? You get a free yellow card soundboard as well.
It's going to be a yellow card!
It's not actually a yellow card, but we'll just add that in there. Thank you, Corey. Thank you very much. What a delight. What a great stream this has been. Makes up for this. 10 metres out with Hull FC in possession, nearly 8 minutes gone in the second half. It's James Bell with the next carry through centre field. He's going to hit a defensive wall. Were you at the Y game yesterday? I was not. I was out. So I missed it. Seen the highlights, but I'll watch the full game back either tonight or tomorrow morning. Down the right edge now with Bailey up towards his own 30. And just over it. 2 tackles to go in this set. So, set completion. 15 out of 16 for Hull. 18 out of 23 for Leeds. Good set completion. A lot more meters for Leeds. More post-contact meters. 3 errors to 4. 7 offloads to 7. 7 to 7. I should have just said 7 each. Kick on the last from FC. Miller underneath it, 15 out from his own line. Cuts back towards centre field. Shrugs off one defender. He'd love a break here. Gets half a break. Now 25 out from his own line. And it's a penalty for Leeds. It's been a while. It's been a while, folks. We got a good break without a penalty, so it's all right. It's easing up. So just over 9 minutes gone. Actually, they're going to tap here instead of kicking to touch. Croft is going to tap and take it up towards the 50. And just inside FC territory. Fair enough. FC backed off by about 30 metres. So they probably made about as much ground as they would from a kick. Fair enough. Fair enough. They are 40 metres out. 9.5 minutes gone in the second half. O'Connor goes right to Jake Connor. Then to Holroyd. Miller launched it down the right edge to Hankinson. Cuts back inside, but that's well read from Lytton there. Stopped just over 30 metres out. Newman goes left to McDonnell. Steps. Shimmies past Martin. 25 out. Over on the right-hand side. Plays it for O'Connor. He goes left to Cam Smith. Then to Connor. Switches back to Watkins. Clipped by the legs. Comes down the 20, but gets an offload in time. Jenkins with a carry just shy of the 10 over on the right-hand side. 50 minutes on the clock. O'Connor now in centre field with Croft. On the last tackle. Chips towards the back left. We have a contest. It is collected by a Leeds player in Jake Connor, but that's going to be a handover right in front of the try line. So good place to turn over the ball. Really good place. And up towards the 10 with FC in possession. Tottenham 3-0 loss. Full time. Damn. How's the Villa game doing? But there's a break here. Screw Villa. There's a break here for Martin. Miller is there to cut him off. Brings him down on the 30. Good defence there. Great break from Martin, though. 25 out. Oof, Ash Hanley bursting out the line. Stopped on the 30. And it's a 6 again for Hull FC. Burrow goes right to Asiata. Great chance to add some more points on here. Great chance. 51 minutes gone. Asiata kind of slow playing the ball there. Burrow goes right to Arthur. Oh, that might have been forward there. 20 metres out over on the right-hand side. Burrow left to Asiata in centre field. Flat ball to Lasoni on his left. And it'll be stopped just short of the 10. Push back a metre or two. 15 out in centre field. Burrow looks right but then goes left. Can he get an offload? Yes, he can. Lasoni with a carry over the 10. Now 5 out. Make it 3 or 4 between the sticks. 2 tackles to go. It is right to Arthur. Steps again. Goes at the line. A few metres out. You're off, mate. We'll tune in next weekend for NRL. Well, thank you for stopping by, Corey. And thank you again for the donations. It's very kind of you. Thank you very much. Oh, decent kick there. And it is FC that come up with the try. FC will extend the lead. Look at him go. Look at him go. Poor commentary from me, but I was saying bye to Corey. Enter Jack Bird. Where's he at? Where's he at? FC extend the lead once again. Can they hold on to it, though? That's the question. I reckon they'll get the kick, too. I need to see this one again. I need to see it again properly. But it was a nice kick through. Bit of a kerfuffle. But it was collected by an FC player. So it was left to Asiata. He kicks through with the left boot. Collected by Lytton. Bumps off Hankinson. Keeps hold of the ball. Well done keeping a hold of it in that kind of position. With contact. Because he didn't have like the firmest grip on the ball either. So that was well taken. Well done, David Lytton. This will be 24-16 soon. Very soon. What happened to Fash? I don't know. Just had all that blood on his neck and in his hair. I don't know what's happened since. Quick question, what are you watching rugby on? Because your Sky's died. I'm on Sky Sports Plus. I'm through Virgin TV. So I don't know if it's service based or what. I'm not sure what the issue is. I don't know. I'd imagine it's a Sky problem, which, of all services, is a bit of a weird one. So 53.5 minutes gone. Hardacre to make it 24-16. And the kick from Hardacre is good. It is 24-16 to Hull FC. There's plenty of time to go, so there's a lot more to come in this game, I think. Got it on Now TV and it's fine. Might just be a Sky issue then. But Hull FC, they're doing well today. They've really switched it on. Really switched it on. So collected by Arthur from kickoff. Hands it off to Liggy Sout. And a strong carry up towards the 10. Hits the defensive wall. Got a service for 3 screens and none are working. It's got issues. Oh dear. Oh dear. Not good. 15 out from their own line in centre field with Asiata. The half-back, Asiata. Gets an offload as well for Burrow. Support from Hardacre, now up towards the 40. 54.5 minutes gone. It is right to Arthur on the third tackle, going for a 40-20 here. Does he have the angle or distance? Distance isn't too bad, but the angle not quite right. Collected by Miller. He's in his own in-goal area. Good chase from FC. He gets an offload, but Hankinson is tackled immediately. 2 or 3 out from his own line. Lafash is on the field, but he's got his head wrapped up. Terry Butcher-esque. It is, yeah. The mummy, Lafash, is on the field. 15 out from their own line. Leeds in possession. Newman will play this for O'Connor. Hands it off to Handley with a carry over the 30 down the left edge of the park. Next carry from Palacia over the 30 and a few extra metres as well. Last tackle for Leeds. Good defensive set from FC here. Need to yawn. Out the back to Jay Connor. Pressure from Burrow. Gets the kick away. Sorry for the yawn. Comes down just behind the 20 for Hardacre. He takes it over the 20 up towards the 30 through centre field. He's going to play this for Arthur in centre field. Left to Briscoe over the 40. Couple extra metres as well. It's a good territory here for FC. They just need to complete this set. Be clean. Hill. Oh, sorry, that's Laidlaw. My bad. Different blonde geezer. It's Laidlaw on Filisone with a carry inside Leeds territory. 3 tackles to go. Right to Asiata. Over the 40 up towards the 30. 2 tackles to go. Burrow left to Sout. Out the back to Arthur. Then across to Romano. Knocks it backwards, I think. Collected by... Oh, that was Bell, actually. Sorry. Collected by Lytton. Gets an offload back to Bell on the 20. Near the left touchline. Eventually brought down just before the 10. 56.5 minutes gone. Cust goes right to Arthur. On the last, kicks cross field. Just right at the posts. Connor goes up, collects it cleanly. He was under a bit of pressure there. Looked awkward, but he's taken that really well. Really, really well. So Leeds only a few out from their own line. Sevo steps past 1 and a strong carry over the 10 with a couple extra metres. Just don't give away a penalty, FC. Just don't give away a penalty. Ash Handley cutting back towards the middle. Stop just shy of the 20. 57 minutes gone. Oh, Jake Connor's limping there. Next carry from Smith. Cuts back towards the left from the right-hand side. Stop just shy of the 30. The energy levels for Leeds are a bit down at the moment. I think they need a bit of luck going their way. Great offload for Miller, though. Down the left-hand side. Trying to get around Arthur. Pushes him off. That's forward by a mile. Call it forwards. I hope to God he called it forwards. I think it's Hull FC's ball. That was forward by a country mile. I don't know what Leeds players are getting upset about. Oh, they're claiming a high shot. Well, it was forwards first. I don't know which one takes precedent. I've got no idea. 58 minutes gone. I'm not sure. I look different. Yeah, it's the eyes. So 58 minutes gone. I think this will be FC's ball. So there was a high shot possibly on Palacia, but it was forward before that. So, and I've had my hair cut if you were not here last time. Oh my god. My stream just paused for me. I looked horrible. Oh god. Jesus. 58.5 minutes gone. This will be an FC scrum on halfway. I know what you mean, mate. I know what you mean. It's down the right edge with Romano up on the halfway line. And it's a penalty for FC. Yeah, that's offside by a mile there from Ash Hanley. So Hardacre from Leeds 40 will kick to touch and they'll start a fresh set 25 metres out. Tap from Romano, left to Hardacre, then to Laidlaw. Carries it up towards the 20. Burrow in centre field at dummy half. Left to Asiata, then to Sal. Inside the red zone, 15 out. Just left of the posts. Or in centre field, it's right to Arthur, then to Cust. Flat ball to Bailey. Strong run there. It's going to be stopped 2 or 3 metres out, right at the posts. 59.5 minutes gone. It is left to Asiata, then across to Brad Arthur. Back in... Oh, not Brad Arthur, sorry. Jake Arthur, back inside to Cust. He's just held up. Just held up. Well done there from Lockie Miller to keep him up there. He's loving it. Are they saying knock on? Ref says knock on from Cust. Jack Bird stretching his groin. He's coming on. That is an hour done. 20 minutes to go. Hull FC are challenging this. Okay, need to go on again. Sorry, folks. Call the knock on from Cust, but they are challenging. So an hour is gone. Final quarter it is. What's this game got left in it? But let's see Cade. Let's have a gander. Nice little play there. Outside to Arthur, back inside to Cust. I don't want to say the words yet, but this might be... I'm going to say the words. Okay. I believe it is a penalty for Leeds. So the exact thing that was being challenged was inconclusive because there was a penalty for Leeds prior to the bit they were challenging. So, yeah. Hull FC retain a challenge and Leeds have a penalty. So Miller will kick to touch in a second. I think I popped some blood vessels, Alex. Went out last night, had some food and drink, got stuck in my chest for a couple hours, had to get home and basically throw it up. Blood rushed to my face as I was throwing up, and I think I popped some blood vessels. So back towards centre field, Croft across to Holroyd with a carry over the 40. We have 19 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Next carry from Aledski, another Leeds player off to the Perth Bears next year. Plays it on the halfway line, left to Connor. Watkins with a carry up towards FC's 40. 2 tackles to go in this set. They think he's lost it. Watkins has lost it. Sorry, Zach. Let's... Not just yet. Well, not just yet, Zach. 61 minutes gone. Yeah, there's plenty of time to make the comeback, but they've given away territory. It happens to all of us, Zach. Don't worry about it. You just adopted the commentator's curse for a second. You'd love to think that, wouldn't you, Eric? You'd love to think it. But it ain't going to rub off. As much as I could try. I'd just make it worse, actually. 61.5 minutes gone in this game. It's going to be a scrum for FC on their own 40 in a second. So Arthur will feed the ball in. Burrow out the back, goes left to Bell. So over the 40, down the left-hand side. Burrow at dummy half. Hands it off to Laidlaw on his right. He carries it up towards halfway. Spins. Lands on his front. Gets a fairly quick play of the ball here for Burrow. Then it's right to Asiata. Then to Arthur. Slightly wayward for Arthur there. 62 minutes gone. 40 metres out. Plenty of tackles to go as well for Hull FC. They could extend the lead soon. Up towards a 30. Back towards the middle with Asiata. Left, or was going to go out the back to Arthur there, but there's a strong carry up towards the 20. Last tackle. Burrow in centre field. Left to Cust. Chips the ball towards the back left. We've got a contest here. It is knocked on by an FC player. Goes over the dead ball line. That's going to be a 7-tackle set. 20-metre tap. Miller sprints to the 20. Support there from Hanley. Switches back to him. But only makes a couple metres. Only makes a couple metres. Newman with the next carry up towards the 30. Are we going to see any Jack Bird today? Any? At all? O'Connor goes right to Hankinson. He takes it over the 40. Up towards halfway. That's a good carry. 63 minutes gone. 17 minutes to go. Second tackle for Leeds. Already up towards halfway now. Palacia hands it off to, I think that's Oledsky. Tries to get an offload for Connor. Connor thinks it was touched by an FC player. Referee says otherwise. He says otherwise. On their own 40 now, with FC in possession. Now towards halfway with Davy Litton. 63.5 minutes gone. 16.5 to go. He's going to play this for Cust. He goes right to Laidlaw. Inside Leeds territory once again. Yeah, Hull they've done well today. Restricted metres, created chances. Even with a lot of penalties going against them, they've defended well enough and not given Leeds enough chances. So they've done a solid job today. Harvey Hill's on for Liggy Sow as well. Asiata switches back to Hill. And he comes down on the 40 with 2 tackles to go for FC. 64 minutes gone. 16 to go. Asiata. Flat ball to Lafash. Nice bounce there for Cust. Inside is Lafash. Give it to the Mummy. Nice! And the Mummy is going to score. Go on, lad. Found in a tomb in ancient Egypt, Brad Lafash will go in for a try. Whee! There we go. Hull FC extend the lead. Not good for my prediction, but they will extend the lead. They got a nice little bounce there for Arthur. This will be 30 points to 16 in a second. Look at him go. It's another weekend with an FC win and a KR defeat. Quite rare. But there's another one this year. Well, I'm sure the FC fans will be very happy this weekend. Just don't throw it away. Just don't throw it away. Knock on? Where? Where? I'd have to see that one again. But I don't think there was. 65 minutes gone, 15 to go. Are you thinking when the ball was passed through that there was a knock on as it bounced? I'd need to see it. I didn't see it properly, so I need to see. Ooh, they're going to have a gander. They're going to have a gander. This might be chalked off. A couple of you now have said it was knock on. I didn't see it properly, so you might be right. You might be right. Oh. He does touch his hand. Yeah, it's chalked off. It's gonna be chalked off. Okay. How's the clash between Martin and Sivo? I mean, fine, I guess. They've not really gone head-to-head that much, I suppose. Do you have Rugby League? Assuming you mean Rugby League 26? I do have it, but I hate it. I don't like the game. It's not fun. I think it's a terrible game. No matter how many updates they do, it's not fun to play. It's really sluggish, and I don't like it. I literally bought the game and a capture card specifically to stream it. And I've done like 2 streams. I made 1 video specifically called Playing Rugby League 26 Until I Don't Hate It. And I haven't played it since. Down the left edge now with Croft over his own 40. 65 minutes gone. 15 minutes to go. And a carry inside Hull FC territory. And that is, I think that's Bird with the carry. It is. Watkins with the next carry, stopped just short of the 40, and a 6 again for Leeds. Shifting it through centre field with Palacia. What's all the conversation about food going on here? What's going on here, folks? Shifting it down the left-hand side with Connor, then across to Miller. Now with Hanley, stopped on the 20. It's now with Watkins, across to Oledzki on the 20, then across to Croft. Now with Connor, switches back to Newman, cutting back inside. Stopped just short of the 10. Shifting it left, now with Miller. Then to Croft, flat ball to Bird. It's going to be stopped 5 metres out, looking for a quick play of the ball. That might be a 6 again. Maybe. No, it's not giving us 1. Out the back to Croft on the last. Chips just across the face of the post. Litton goes up, collects it cleanly. And he'll play this 5 out from his own line. It's left to Bell with a carry up towards the 10. I must be missing something here because you guys are talking about some random shenanigans here. And it's going to be Briscoe with a carry up towards the 20. 2 tackles to go. Decent defensive set so far from Leeds. And a carry just shy of the 30. Out the back to Arthur. Has to kick on his own 20. It's a great defensive set there from Leeds. Underneath it is Miller. Takes it over his own 30 up towards the 40. 13 minutes to go. So, 8-point advantage for Hull FC. Leeds need to find some points soon. Sivo with the next carry. Bumps off Bell. And he'll be stopped just short of halfway. And it's now with Oledzki. I forgot his name for a second then. I was going to say Holroyd. It's Oledzki. A scoot there from O'Connor, but he's wrapped up by Burrow. Good tackle. Plays it for Miller. Right to Watkins, over the 40. Out the back to Croft. Flat ball to McDonald. Nearly breaks through the line, but good defence from FC. Last tackle. In centre field with Jake Connor. Belts the ball into the air. Towards the back left. Knocked on from Briscoe, I think. At least knocked on from Romano. Collected by, eventually, Briscoe. But I think that's a knock-on from Hull. Okay, it is. So Leeds have a great chance now to build a bit of pressure, a bit of territory. So 11.5 minutes to go. Scrum for Leeds 10 metres out in centre field. Coming up in a second. So they'll feed the ball into the scrum. Out the back and they go right to Croft. He switches back to Miller on the 10. Shrugs off a few defenders but takes it just over the 10. And the ball pops out. Okay, that was not backwards. That was straight down. That should have been a knock-on. Or at least looked at for something. Could have been a strip. Watkins with a carry just left of the post. 69 minutes gone, 11 minutes to go. O'Connor, flat ball to Oledsky. Trying to crash over. Stop just short of the line. Good defence there. And a 6 again for Leeds. O'Connor goes right to Croft. Launches it left to Jake Connor. Then to Bird. Shrugs off a few defenders. Back over the 10. About 7 metres out. Left of the post. It is right to Palacier in centre field. Right to Connor. Goes at the line. Can't quite break through. A few metres out right at the post. Plays it for O'Connor. Goes left to Croft on the 10. Flat ball to Palacier. He's so close to the line there. Metre short. Quick play the ball for O'Connor. Third tackle. Left to Miller. Trying to get around one. Offloads the ball, but it's knocked on by Briscoe. So that's going to be a repeat set for Leeds. At least it should be. But it's actually Hull FC's ball, apparently. Oh, they're saying forward pass. Right, okay. Interesting. Interesting call. But okay. Oof. Descent from Miller. Another 10 metres given away. Oh, dear. Yeah, unfortunately, you can't challenge a forward pass. Unfortunately. Oh, you want to play trumpets, do you? So you can play that game. Oh, you want to do another one, do you? Don't test me, pal. Don't test me. Yeah, so it's called forwards. So descent from Miller. Last 2 weeks, Leeds have not been on it. So kick into touch from Hardacre. You can get more metres than that, Zach. What are you doing? But it's on their own 40. There's a tap from Romano. Hands it off to Bailey. And he'll be stopped a few metres shy of the halfway line. Hill with the next carry. Doesn't make too many metres, just goes laterally. In centre field, 9 minutes to go. Burrow, right to Arthur, then to Laidlaw. On the halfway line. Sow is now on for Asiata as well. Plays it down the right edge for Burrow. Now with Hill. Inside Leeds territory, 2 tackles remaining. 8.5 minutes to go. It's with Liggy Sow. Look for an offload, gets one to Cust. Slips over just before the 40. And 45 metres out, there's a kick. Miller goes up, collects it 15 out from his own line, and comes down with it. And it's going to be Hankinson shifting it left to Newman, then to Connor. Across to Hanley, cuts back inside slightly. Just shy of the 20. 72 minutes gone, 8 minutes to go. Newman with a carry over his own 20. Unfortunately not, Dave. Can't do it. Can't do it. Strong carry over the 30 up towards the 40 for Levi. Hankinson. Right to Oledsky up towards halfway. Last tackle for Leeds. Levi launched it right to McDonald. Then across to Newman. He chips over the top. Straight into the hands of Martin. Not a great kick there. Poor end to the set from Leeds. 7.5 minutes to go. I can't see Leeds winning this now. I can't see him winning it. It is now with Hardacre. Right to Briscoe. Strong carry over the 40 and a few extra metres as well. 3 tackles remaining. It's right to Arthur. Just over halfway inside Leeds territory. 7 minutes to go. Liggy Sow with a carry over the 40. Last tackle coming up. Hardacre with a kick on the last. Underneath it is Hankinson. Collects cleanly just in front of his own 10. Long way for Leeds to get up the field now. Very long way to go. Miller with the latest carry. Up towards his own 20. Leeds need to shift the ball around now. Eric's just on that spell check duty at the moment. Bloody hell. Palacier with a carry over the 40. Gets an offload for Watkins. Then a knock on from Burrow as he tries to offload the ball. So the problem is, Leeds need to score twice here, because you can't guarantee they're going to get a penalty at some point as well. Even if they score a try and a kick, you can't guarantee they'll get the chance at a 2-pointer. So, we'll see. I think the results have been so unpredictable this season that if you are top of the Predictions League, you are a clueless moron. That's harsh, that. That's a very harsh thing to say. So, scrum for Leeds on their own 40. Shifting it left on the 30. Now with Handley, just shy of halfway. And it's Bird with the next carry inside FC territory. 5.5 minutes to go. And a penalty for Leeds. Burrow, just let him have the ball, lad. I hate when players do that. It's so annoying. Just give him the ball. Is there a challenge coming up? So, on-field decision is a ball steal from Hull FC, and Hull FC will challenge. Both still have their challenges remaining, with 5 minutes to go. Let's have a gander. Yeah, Burrow's got his hands on it, he pulls the ball out, so, yeah. Unsuccessful. Like it should be. Okay, so 5 minutes and 6 seconds to go in this game. And they're actually going to go for the 2. That's alright, actually. That's alright. I can get on board with that to make it a 6-point game. I don't mind it at all. Don't mind it. So the clock's ticking away. There's 5 minutes to go. Left edge of the park, 40 metres out. So this is a fairly tough kick. If it goes out over the dead ball line, it's still a 20-metre dropout. Again, which I disagree with that rule personally, but at least he's got a cushion if he misses. And the kick from Connor to make it a 6-point game is... It's off the post! It's off the post, collected in goal by Hull FC. Briscoe up towards the 20. Jesus. 4.5 minutes to go. FC in possession. Bailey with the next carry. Asiata is now on for Laidlaw. Yeah, worst possible thing that could have happened there. Next carry from Romano. Only making a couple metres there. And a little bit awkward there from FC. Arthur is going to be stopped on his own 20. 2 tackles to go. 4 minutes remaining. It's now with Hardacre. So decent defensive set from Leeds. That's at least what they needed off the back of that, is keeping FC pinned back. And they're going to kick from their own 20. So great defensive set. Underneath it is Miller. Collects from his own 20, or just in front. Now over the 30. Hands it off to Sivo. Over the 40. Let's see what Leeds can do. You've got to shift the ball around now. They've got to. Bird with the next carry. Just shy of halfway. 3.5 minutes left. That could have been forward from Miller to Sivo. In centre field on the halfway line. Bird loses the ball. I think that's a knock on. And we've got a bit of a scrap here.
Oh, what about that? Send him off!
It's all kicking off now, folks. It's all kicking off. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Time's just getting away from Leeds. And even before, when they needed to be more expansive, they just weren't. So, it's not been great from them. Not been great. Any punches thrown? Any shenanigans here? Someone grab someone's hair then? Yeah, Burrow was like, well, I don't know. Oof. Okay. So basically a slap from Bird, really, into the face of Burrow. Okay. I mean, there might be a yellow in here somewhere, but I'm not too sure. I think he might get away with that because he pushes him in the chest first and then it kind of like slips up to hit him in the face. So he might get away with that. But we'll see. We'll see what they call. He's asked for the captains to come in. We might just get nothing here. Okay, so Burrow, what he's saying is Burrow committed a technical offence, but Bird committed foul play, which overrides the technical offence, therefore it's Hull FC's ball. Okay, alright, well there you go. Alright, so just over 3 minutes to go. Pretty sure FC's won this one now. Pretty sure. So it's going to be a kick from halfway for Hardacre into touch. And FC will start a fresh set 30 metres out. Brad Arthur will be very disappointed with today's performance. 2 in a row now, Leeds have been very underwhelming. Litton plays it down the left edge, or just left of centre field for Burrow. He hands it off to Asiata, who switches back to Hill. And he's about 13, 14 metres out in centre field. He's going to play this for Burrow in a second. Goes down the left-hand side with Arthur. Switches back to Bell. Nearly 10 metres out, cutting back towards the middle. Tries to spin. Brought down on the 10. 2.5 minutes to go. In centre field. Burrow waits at dummy half. Looks left but goes right to Asiata. Switches back to Bailey. He could get an offload soon. Dives towards the 10. He'll play it for Burrow. 2 tackles left. It's now with Asiata through centre field. 3 or 4 metres out between the sticks. One's not really an option here because it just makes it like an awkward score. But it's now with Liggy Sow on the last. They'll just try and keep Leeds as pinned back as possible. Or pinned as far back as possible, I should say. So Miller will play this for Levi. Sevo wants to take the first carry here, and he does. Just shy of the 10. He's taken to ground immediately. That's a good tackle there. So 1 minute 45 seconds to go. Palacia with the next carry. Over the 10. About 14 out from his own try line. Watkins with the next carry. Across to Croft. Asiata gets a hold of him though. Third tackle. 1.5 left. They've got to shift the ball around if they want anything in this game really. Miller launches it left to Handley. Goes at the line. Possible room to run here. But he's stopped on the 40. Gets to play the fairly quick play the ball for Jack Bird. Hands it off to Miller over the halfway line. Maybe. Gets an offload for Bird. He then hands it off to Handley. Looking to shift right. Still going. Might have to surrender there. Kicks the ball through as a chase from McDonald is collected by Martin though. Goes over halfway. Yeah, that is game. FC, much better today. Much, much better. Great effort from them. 45 seconds to go. Slow play the ball from Hardacre. Of course it is. So now with Davy Litton with the next carry. Up towards the 40. Hull FC might want to try and go for a try here with 30 seconds to go. Maybe a 1-pointer or something just to give them any kind of help with points difference. So 25 seconds to go. 2 tackles left for FC, 30 metres out. Short side left to Hardacre. Spins, comes to ground. Slow play the ball, 15 seconds left. Just play it. Just play it. Cust will scoot towards the left-hand side. He'll get wrapped up with 7 seconds to go. Hands it off to Newman. And he'll get to play the ball. So, last play of the game here. Miller launches it left, now with Palacia. Then across. Slightly wayward. Do they get the bounce? Kicked on from Connor. But it's going to be collected by Romano. And that is going to be full time. Hull FC with a huge win at home. great way to turn up. They've been struggling with a few changes in the back line, losing out on some players in the forwards. But this is one of the best games they've played so far this year. Probably the best game so far they've had this year. But they needed a performance like that. They really, really did. You know, against a fairly big pack, they restricted meters quite well. There was a lot of penalties that went against them, and they defended well off the back of it. Leeds weren't that creative, unfortunately, but it wasn't too easy for Leeds anyway. And Hull FC definitely earned that win. Creating some opportunities themselves, they looked quite lively, executed much better. I think they'll be very happy with that. Even without Caesar, who I thought would have been like a major miss for today. Arthur and Cust, I think, did a decent job. Hardacre looked solid and comfortable, reliable at number 1. I think the middles did a good job as well. So, fair play to them. Fully earned the win. So, I am going to call it there. I do want to say thank you very much for stopping by. I know he's gone at this point, but Corey, with 2 donations, it was $20 and $50. Which is about 35 quid in total, which is very kind of him. Very, very kind of him. So, I will call it there. Once again, thanks for dealing with this. Hopefully it's gone for tomorrow's video. Hopefully. Doesn't look much better than it did at the start. Well, we had a lot of people here, so thank you for stopping by. Links to my social medias are in the description down below. Have a great rest of your day. If you want to join the Super League Predictions League, when I post my predictions video tomorrow, all you have to do is post your predictions in the comments. But yeah, follow me on all social medias. If you want to become a member, there's a QR code on screen or link in the description as well. At 10 active members, I start doing monthly giveaways. Could be like shirts or tickets to games, things like that, or other experiences for Rugby League. But yeah, thank you very much for stopping by, all the regulars, and a few new people as well, which is always nice to see. But yeah, we had a lot of people here. Have a great rest of your day. See ya.